Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Flashback Raphael Varane. We're taking a look at a card who is 6'3", medium high work rates, right-footed, 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Now, I think I did a review for his rare gold card in the beginning of the year, and the one thing that I'm going to tell you guys, because I saw this all over Twitter, I saw this all over like the FUP and stuff, right? I want to tell you guys something right now, okay? You see how his agility and balance is set up the way that it is? Varane, ever since, I believe it was 2 years ago or last year, I think it was 2 years ago actually, there was a certain FIFA where his agility and balance no longer affected the card that much when it came to his defensive capabilities in game, right? When I was using the rare gold card this year, all I needed for the meta of this game, as you guys know, is pace, right? Now that this card has pace, we're looking at a pretty disgusting card that offers you really good links because of the fact that he's French. Not even necessarily the Man United link, even though apparently there's a leak for this Friday for a gameplay objective. I'm not going to spoil it just in case people don't want to know. But, you know, with Varane, there's a lot of links that you can work with, okay? Which is the biggest thing that you have to look at right now when it comes to him, right? Player traits. He has the dives into tackles traits. And I don't know about you guys, but for some cards, when they have this trait, they're just disgusting tackles wise, right? It's been like this in previous years. It kind of feels like that way when you're not controlling them. You know what I'm saying? Like they just make the craziest tackles for you. In-game attributes, guys, we're going to be working with 95 acceleration with 99 sprint speed, which is good for the meta of the game, right? Base card stats for shooting, obviously not a thing for this card. Base card stats for passing is pretty decent at 88 short passing and 86 long passing. The dribbling, guys. This is what I'm going to say about the dribbling. I feel like when it comes to the dribbling, it's going to be more of a thing that you notice on the ball than it is when it comes to his actual defensive capabilities, okay? That's going to be the key thing here, because there's going to be a few people that are going to give him the anchor chemistry style here and there, you know, boost the physical and the aggression as much as possible. But if you give him the anchor, guys, let me see if it's on the right screen. It is. Let's go. If you give him the anchor, right, you're going to be working with 90 for acceleration. And you guys know the through balls, the lob passes, they're crazy right now, okay? So that's why I'm telling you a shadow would make the most sense because of the extra defensive boost as well as the pace boost. I feel like it's very important for the game this year, right? Physical stats. His base card stats is already really good, okay? He's got 88 for aggression, 94 for strength, 85 for stamina, and then 90 jumping, right? To work with, and here's the kicker, guys. This is always the kicker every time with these cards, right? 6'3" with a unique body type, okay? The unique body type is crazy when it comes to defensive players. It's the biggest reason why Theo Hernandez as a left back is one of the best, if not the best, defensive left back, because that little hunchback body type that he has, same with Koulibaly, same with like Delit, crazy body type to have when it comes to defensive players, right? This dynamic image is awesome, by the way. I'm a big fan of this. I think this looks really cool. But guys, this is a defender review, so you guys know the vibes. We're basically just going to let people attack against us so I can test out certain things with the card. So we'll be using the Tom Stokes tactics. It doesn't really matter where the players are positioned, to be honest. Like I'm just going to be testing him out in the defensive positions anyways, just doing some natural stuff. So yeah, we'll try him on that area. Hopefully this card is a beast. Oh, you sir have my respect. Whoever that was, I love you. Varane is like pretty big in game, eh? Let's do a full switch here. Oh yeah, give me that. Ooh, Varane with pace, eh? Okay. You guys know the vibes. I have to like overcommit players like crazy to kind of test them out. Stress test wise, you know? I'm gonna switch off him here. Gets back into position pretty quickly, obviously, because that work rate that he has is like probably one of the best in the game, to be honest with you. It's the best. I love medium or medium high. Medium high is the best. Ooh, we got a penalty. We'll take that. I'll take that. I'm just attacking like a little bit, not even that much, just a little bit. That's good. We get to see what his penalties is because I never look at that in the actual review. 47. When it's 47, you just aim a little bit to the middle and you kind of hope that it goes like to the far left. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you do with these guys. Oh! Dude, that was an insane header. If it wasn't for that guy on the line, that was a GG. Yeah, I'll just switch that real quick. Thank you very much. Love you, Varane. Are you he's committing on the attack. Oh, I gotta do it. Oh! Little ball roll touch? Okay. Dude, he's getting it from, like, behind the players. Eh? You see that? This guy's nuts on the corners. Ooh, just a nice little L trigger. Good animation there. I like that. I like the animation, though. I like that he goes inside because the area that he blocked is for the far post finesse. That was the perfect animation for that because he hit a really poor finesse there. Yeah, his tracking there the entire time was perfectly fine. He kind of like went up and down. It's kind of funny because the cursor is over him in a way where it's like, hey man, you may want to control me so you can put pressure on this top guy, you know? Nice, good transition speed there. Trying him out. Okay, so you see the dribbling on the ball? That's where you notice the dribbling more than anything. It's that part of the card. Look, so dribbling on the ball, he's injured now, right? But that's where you notice a little bit more of the slowness, the emphasis, right? But guys, when it comes to center backs, like it's touch and go as quick as possible with all of them. It doesn't matter who it is. But if that is something that you're looking at when it comes to his agility and balance, yeah, that part when he's on the ball, you notice it. Not a bad green time shot. I was in the middle, though, for sure. Oh, I thought he was going to get that over the goalkeeper. That would have been nuts. All right, Varane, let's see your track back, bro. He has like a really physical-oriented run, eh? Which is really good for defensive animations, by the ways. That's the one I want to test. All right, this is manual defending. I'm going to block this general area, L trigger. That's against Rafa, too. Rafa's pretty pacey, man. Yeah, transition speed to turn over there. Very nice. See, it's the emphasis on the ball, guys. You do see it, and that pass is not great from that angle. So I'm trying to do driven passes on his strong foot and weak foot. Those ones are a little bit weird. But to be fair, guys, you don't really need to do driven passes from that distance. Like you should do regular passes for the most part. And that slide challenge is nuts because he's so lengthy, my goodness. Woo! Put the body ahead. I like it. I like it. Go for Legrand switch here from an angle. There you go. So that was me overcommitting like crazy to one direction, and I actually did do a slide challenge there. He did pretty well, to be fair. The thing that I want to test out more, guys, is defending off the ball because of his agility and balance. I still want to see some defensive animations in certain areas. Nice. Look at that. Good animation choice there, too. I wanted to try a corner towards him, like just going towards the goalkeeper just to see what would happen. Oh, there he is. Switch. Oh, switch off him again. Block these guys here. Yeah, his trackback's not bad. It's physical oriented, guys. So again, very good for defensive animations. Nice. I switched him like very late there, and he still intercepted that well. This is Varane right now, so this is just holding circle. Beautiful from behind there. Beautiful. That's actually me doing a tackle button right there too. That wasn't just L trigger. It was possession based, didn't really take out the player there. It was good. Yeah, so his transition speed, like moving left and right, you feel the physical aspect to that as well. So if you work with that, guys, and you actually do kind of control him properly, his defensive animations will be great for it. But you do have to get used to it a tiny bit, though. Good block there too. Well done. Oh, that was a really good reach. Holy, man. Yeah, just small little touches and keep it going, man. So that's the run against a Betty Pele right there. To be fair, guys, the distance between me and him in a situation like that is not terrible. He completely took him out from the strike. It's not terrible for me to concede a goal like that from the little bit of overcommitment that I did with Varane. Yeah, that one I don't expect him to get past Varane for that. No chance. Nice, magnetized to the ball too. Let's pass it upwards. Beautiful. Keane, the most underrated card in FIFA. Perfect, yeah. That one I just want to hold both L trigger and R trigger to do kind of like a controlled run. Did well there too. Nice. Varane actually went in there with his weak foot. How solid. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Flashback Varane card. So we gave him a Shadow Chemistry style because it's the most obvious choice to give him. You do want to increase the pace and the defense as much as possible on this card for the meta of the game. Now, obviously, guys, when we test out defenders, we are forcing a lot of stupid situations out of the card to really see the full capabilities of it, right? So what you can tell with Varane's card is that his agility and balance is definitely there. You notice it for, you know, the running animation. You notice it when it comes to him making certain tackles and stuff, right? But he's more physical oriented, okay? The reason why I'm saying he's more physical oriented is because let's just make a comparison to someone like the Nicholas Koza card who was 100k, right? This card feels more agile on the pitch, but why, right? He feels more agile because the way that his dribbling stats are set up with 84 balance, right? While being 5'10" and an average body type, right? So if you're looking for a card that just feels more agile moving across the pitch, this card for 100k was a solid SBC. That's why I let you guys know in that SBC review that he has a very good value to his SBC. It's a very good card to get, especially since he has the pace and all that kind of stuff, right? So if you're looking for a card that feels like that movement-wise, then obviously Varane's not going to be that guy, right? But here's the thing, guys, that comparison doesn't really make that much sense. Why? Because this card is 6'3" with a unique body type, right? So the physical animations that he does, the defensive stuff that he does is going to be different from a Koza card because let's be honest, you're not going to overcommit like I do in these player reviews when it comes to using Varane. You're going to be in positional areas to be able to block these opportunities. And if you're using the 4-1-2-2 tactic or whatever tactic where it is that you're not overcommitting your center backs like crazy, a card like this is going to be very good, guys, because the dribbling, like I said, you notice it for running and you notice it for, you know, on the ball movement. You definitely notice it 100%, right? But when it comes to defensive animations and actual defending, he's very good, guys, because of how tall he is, because of the body type that he has. When it comes to him doing standing tackles, like the reach that he has to go for the ball is crazy. His slide tackles are nuts because of how tall he is as well. And guys, like I said, you're going to be positioned really well for the most part when it comes to using this card in your team. And even if you're slightly out of position, because I'm over committing like crazy, right? He's going to have 95 acceleration and 99 sprint speed to work with that as well, right? And then not only that, guys, but his physical stats works really well in the card too. So like I said, if you're looking for a more agile card, you know, you guys know that I packed the Team of the Year Marquinhos card, but look at the price range of Marquinhos. Marquinhos is 100% full meta because his dribbling stats with his pace and his defense on an anchor is disgusting, right? So Varane does not touch this Marquinhos card, let's be honest, he does not, right? But the comparison's weird because, you know, PSG, Brazil, League One, blah, blah, to French and Man United and all that kind of stuff, right? So, and the price difference is, I mean, you're definitely paying the extra 600k for that extra dribbling, right? Especially with the different links and whatnot, right? You also have to take into consideration that this is an SBC, okay? The SBC brings the value of the card down by a lot because let's take a look, right? If we take a look at the French center backs, right? Let's take a look at the French center backs. French center backs. We have Raphael Varane up there. Laurent Blanc, this Laurent Blanc card is really good, by the way. It's like his pace is like, I don't care about his pace. And I think it's because of the way that his dribbling works with the pace. With 88 reactions, I don't know. This card is really sick, man. He actually defends really well. Upamecano, Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé is really good. Okay, I like Koundé a lot, but his work rates are different. High work rates instead, right? Malang Sarr doesn't have as much pace as the Varane card. Niakate, also a pretty decent card, but Varane's defensive animations I like a lot. Again, Koza's the more agile one. And then you don't really have that much else to work with, right? And then that's for French. Let's check out the Premier League, right? So the Premier League options that you have here as well is going to be in the center back position. Does not have to be French. Okay, so Ruben Dias, guy, they did a really good job, Ruben Dias. I actually think they did a fantastic job with him. And the reason being for this is because he actually has really good dribbling stats with his body type and height. So if you're looking at it from a coin value, yeah, you can go buy the Ruben Dias card, right? But comparison's weird again because he's not French. The French links is the biggest thing. Virgil van Dijk has the body type, doesn't have the pace, right? Christensen, no. Antonio Rudiger for 194k is pretty decent as well. But yeah, I think the biggest variable, guys, with a card like Varane, right, is going to be the French links, okay? Because like I said, the main thing that you will notice with this card is going to be an agility and balance for running and also on the ball movement, right? So if you want those types of things, you get somebody else, right? But if you're looking for a player that's going to defend really well for you when you're in the right positions at the right time, majority of the time anyways, the card's going to be a defensive monster. His rare gold card, guys, was a defensive beast. This card is no difference because he has a pace on top of it, right? So for the price range, guys, as an SBC, especially with the FAR that they're releasing, the fact that he's out there for 30 days, I don't think it's that terrible, to be honest with you guys. For me personally, no. Again, if you want that agility and balance, you can get other players, obviously. But as an SBC, you bring the value down by a lot, especially since he's there for 30 days, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy this review today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.